No one knows the inner working of your life other than Jesus. The struggles you go through, the pain that is inside of you, the hurt, disappointment, the broken homes, abusive relationships, people playing mind games. Some of you here today have depression and anxiety. And there are times when no one can get to you because you haven't said a word to nobody. Yet Jesus Christ, through his blood, is right there. The wounds of a cheater's heart, children being wounded by a church. Some of the hardest people I've ever had to work with and deal with in counseling have been people that have been hurt by churches or even hurt by a pastor. May I say to you today, two birds. One is killed so the other one can be set free. And he says, I know who you are. I know where you are. I know what you've been through. But what you have been through is going to be a setup. A setup for a testimony. You don't have to tell anybody. Just walk as a leper that has been cleansed from his leprosy. Walk. Just walk. The Lord says, I know what's going on in the inner workings of your life. He said, but I have blood here for healing. I have blood to put upon the wounds of your life. I have blood that will take care of your depression, the wounds of your heart. I have blood for your children that are no longer serving the Lord. I have blood for you that have been hurt by a church or a pastor. I have blood for your disappointments. I have blood for your pain. I have blood for your struggles. I have blood. Go thy way, though. Be thou healed, but go thy way and tell no man. You know, a good old scar is at times more valuable than good advice. When people see that you have wounds that have been healed and they see the scars in your life, that's a greater testimony than just giving them good advice. When you come out of an abusive environment and all of a sudden you start living for God, and maybe you was the abuser, people start looking at you and saying, hey man, look at that person. They're not the same as they used to be. They know you have scars in your life and they can see it, but your testimony is so great as a result of the things you have been through and the things that you have encountered in your life, until people can look at your life and see the scar. The scar, the scar. The hurts, the pains. That's in the blood, that those things can be healed. But now what do you have? You have a testimony to show the world. Look, I'm not going to say a word, but they can see it. There's a scar here, and there's a scar there, and there's a scar here, and all of the things that you've gone through in your life. And he says, tell no man, just offer the gift that Moses commanded for a testimony unto them, but say nothing. Just let your actions and what I've done for you speak. Let your scars give your testimony of what I have delivered you